Welcome to my YouTube channel, Mirror of Death. They said the house at the end of Pine Hollow Road was built wrong. Not haunted, not cursed, just wrong. The walls didn't meet at perfect angles. The floors dipped and creaked like something breathing beneath them. And every doorway seemed a little too tall. But the strangest thing was the basement door. It looked normal at first, painted white, a little chipped at the handle. But no one had ever managed to open it. Not from this side, anyway. When the Sullivans moved in that winter, they didn't believe the stories. Mark and his wife Jenna were practical people. New parents trying to start over after losing their infant daughter, Ella, in a car crash 6 months before. The house was cheap, quiet, and tucked away in the woods of northern Maine. It felt like a place where grief could finally be silent. The first time Mark saw the door, he assumed it was stuck from age. He tried the knob. It didn't budge. He pushed, then kicked. Nothing. Jenna laughed from the kitchen. Let it go, Mark. Not every mystery needs solving. But that night, when he was heading to bed, he swore he heard something tapping from the other side. 3 soft knocks, then silence. By morning, he convinced himself it was just the old pipes. But the knocks came again the next night. Always at the same time, 3:07 a.m. Always 3 knocks, and always followed by a sound that made his blood freeze. A child's laugh. He didn't tell Jenna at first. She'd been sleeping better lately, and he didn't want to ruin that. But when he woke up one night to find her standing barefoot in front of the door, her hand resting on the knob, whispering, "It's okay, baby," he realized she heard it too. The next morning, she couldn't remember any of it. Things got worse after that. The baby monitor in the nursery, where no baby slept anymore, crackled to life with soft breathing sounds. The air in the hall turned cold enough to see his breath, and the door, it started rattling like something was trying to open it from the other side. One night, Mark set up a camera in front of it. He stayed awake until 3 a.m., heart pounding as the clock ticked toward that cursed minute. The moment it hit 3:07, the handle turned, slowly, smoothly. The door opened, just an inch, and the lights in the house flickered. But when he rushed toward it, it slammed shut so hard the walls shook. The footage showed nothing. The door didn't move, but the sound was there. A whisper that crawled out of the static. "Daddy." After that, Jenna started talking to the door during the day. Mark caught her kneeling in front of it, whispering lullabies they used to sing to Ella. When he pulled her away, she screamed, not in fear but rage. "You don't hear her? She's calling for us." He tried to get her to leave. They packed bags, but every time they reached the front door, the keys vanished. The locks jammed. Even their phones stopped working. The house had decided they weren't leaving. On the 7th night, the door began to breathe. The wood expanded and contracted, pulsing softly, like lungs beneath paint. From the crack beneath it seeped a faint, sickly light, the color of old teeth. Mark could smell something sweet, rotten. He tried to block it with furniture. Didn't matter. The tapping came louder now, faster. A small voice crying, "Mommy, please open the door." "It's so cold." Jenna fell to her knees, sobbing. "She needs us, Mark. Don't you understand?" The door only opens from the other side. He didn't know what she meant until she picked up the knife from the counter. He grabbed her wrist, but she smiled through her tears. "We can see her again. We just have to go through." That night, Mark locked himself in the bedroom with her. He hid the knife. He stayed awake, listening to her breathe beside him until the air grew still. Then he heard it, the click of the basement door. He ran. The hallway light flickered as he reached the door. It stood open now, wide and black. The smell of soil and cold air poured out, and at the bottom of the stairs, in the dark, something small moved. He heard a giggle. "Daddy, hurry!" Jenna was gone. The house was silent again, except for the sound of the wind outside and the faint hum of the baby monitor. He stared at the open door for what felt like hours, waiting for her to come back. She never did. The police found only him when they arrived. They said there was no basement, no stairs, no door at all, just a blank wall with claw marks in the paint. They called it shock, said he was hallucinating from grief. They moved him to a psychiatric ward upstate. 3 weeks later, a night nurse passing his room heard soft knocking from inside. 3 knocks, then a child's laugh. When they opened the door, The bed was empty. Only his hospital gown remained, folded neatly on the mattress. The security footage showed nothing, just a blank room and faint static on the audio track. But if you turn the volume all the way up, right before the tape ends, you can hear a small voice whisper, "It's okay now, Daddy." The door only opens from the other side. Thanks for watching my video. Subscribe to my channel.